Let's get it on. Okay, switching to Numenera. We are live. Alright, so let's recap briefly. Last time we let off, you guys were in Balarad, and you had just finished talking to the council, trying to get a permit so y'all could go into the Jade Colossus. And they set you a task after a pretty hilarious demonstration of Corvin's mind reading skills. And you were asked to go to the Yakov hive and see about what is causing them to raid the city lately and try to put a stop to that. If you're successful in that, then they'll grant you all permits to go into the Colossus. You're currently being escorted from the chambers by the guards. And yeah, you're free to do what you wish from here.
What'd you guys find out in there?
Not much,
We need
actually.
to investigate those creatures that invaded town earlier.
They want us to run some of their errands, and then they will gladly give us a way into the Jade Colossus, because we have to prove ourselves.
Where to first? To the bar. No shopping. I know shopping and drinking was not on their list of things for us to do.
They're gonna.
Y'all have had so much fun with the shopping so far.
Uh-huh.
It was something. I don't know if I'd call it fun. It's just something that had to be done.
Get out of the way, Ellie. Never do it again.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was the first time we've actually gone shopping for anything entire adventure.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
know. Jolly told me.
We didn't have any money before that.
It's the first mall we saw.
Yeah.
Pretty
Populated
much.
as we've been. I think they said it was to the west of town. We gotta go.
I think that's what they said, yeah.
Some kind of ant
that's what I
hill
thought they said.
where all these
Yes.
humans are hanging out.
Yes,
Right.
Quats, you know that the Yakov hive, though you haven't been out there yourself, but you heard reports of some adventurers and guards, and probably some of your Heritor buddies have had contact, pleasant or otherwise, with the Yakov, and they're about a mile or two to the west outside of the city.
The Heritor friends that I have that may know this, or the Yakov?
The Yakov are a mile or two to the west.
Alright. Well, Yakov, you say. Well, I've heard some people around town, especially some of the Heritors, talking about them. I think they're about a little west of the town.
Actually, I had
Let's
it
go check it
backwards.
out.
It's Yavok.
Yakov Smirnov is west of the town, and the Yavoks are just a little more west.
Yeah, Yavok sounds a little less Russian.
Yavok.
The Brava.
You guys come and kill me as well.
Weren't you there?
He's petting his
No.
dinosaur in the room over there. He's chilling there watching Land of the Lost, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
The guards escorted us all out, so I assume you came with us.
Okay, here we
Okay, so yeah, you'll probably want to pick up your mounts from the inn to head out
Definitely do that.
to that. So let's go ahead and we'll switch you back to the Balarad map.
You also all get together so you can.
Where'd my...
Okay, so yeah, now is the final time for any final preps. Gather up any supplies or anything that you think you may need for this trip. And cheat out. Why don't you go ahead and give me a difficulty 2 knowledge check. History of Balarad and the Yavok. See how much information you do know.
Say knowledge, you mean intellect?
Yeah.
I'm a pretty sharp kid.
Alright, you also remember that the Yavok have it's called a hive. You're not sure if that comes from what the people of Ballarat call it, or what the Yavok themselves call it, but it's known as their hive, and it's actually built onto the side of the Colossus.
Oh. So they got this place where they all hang out, and it's called the Hive. I'm not sure if they'll get pissed at us if we tell them that, if they named it or not, but it's like attached to the side of the Colossus. It's a little west of Yakov Smirnov.
Oh, sounds like maybe we need some rope.
I have rope.
And a grappling hook.
Yes,
Well, then let's go.
I am prepared.
Yay, let's adventure!
Okay, so does anyone remember what time of day it was the last time we played?
It was like midday.
Yeah, early morning, midday, something like that.
I forgot to look that up when I was
It
Yeah,
had to
looking
be
at the
because remember
VOD.
they vaporized that guy with the sun, so it couldn't have been too late. Their arms and legs fell off.
Yeah, their arms and legs fell off.
Yeah, on the bridge.
Yeah, so it's either gotta be. It's probably
Midday or
midday or earlier.
sometime in the early afternoon, I guess.
Yeah.
The time in the council chambers, y'all had to wait a little bit, so it was probably, we'd say around 3 in the evening. So yeah, you head back and get your mounts at your trusty inn with your. And actually, that's the Q. Q is the inn.
How
And-
will it work with the mounts regarding my raptor?
Well, your raptor really won't need a mount. She can run and keep up.
Okay.
Though, with the knowledge about the hive being on the side of the Colossus, you may have to try to take into consideration what you're going to do with your raptor. Raptors aren't really known for climbing.
So yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like T-Rexes, but little.
They're a good small arms dealer.
Yeah, got the teeny tiny little arms that are really only useful for holding their prey while they bite and claw them. They
And
don't really get a lot of strength for lifting.
in that case, I probably should leave her with that lady.
Okay.
I mean, you sure you don't want to bring her?
If we have to climb a steep wall,
Tie it to your back.
I won't be able to carry her.
She is right around 5 feet tall. I don't know if he can lift her.
Okay, so according to Jurassic Park, everyone's favorite fleet-footed predators dispatched their prey by disemboweling them with deadly killing claws. Not so, say paleontologists who have studied the biomechanics of velociraptor claws. Instead, the notorious dinosaur used their claws to cling to prey and to climb trees.
There you go.
Oh,
We
to
gotta climb
climb
it.
trees.
So yes, they can climb.
Okay.
Probably not a rope, but I mean, we'll figure something out.
Well, it depends on what I imagine the surface is made of. If they can get their claws into it, they can probably climb it, and they can jump very high.
He's gonna have to roll some speed checks or something.
Yep. Maybe have to do some bunny hopping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go leave her with the bird lady, the pet lady.
If you wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't take very long. It's on the way, pretty much. To see y'all are there, and so yeah, you'll probably go by the shop on the way to get your mounts. Not an issue.
Yes, she's timid, so trying to force her to climb something would be extremely hard.
And yeah, she when you walk into the shop, she gets an excited look on her face. She did want to get some time to try and research and study the raptor. She tells you it will be no problem if you want to leave her here. We have plenty of space for her, and she'll be taken good care of while you're gone.
I will probably be back tomorrow. I don't think it's gonna take that long.
Right? Alright, so she takes Lacuna, or what is her name? Lacuna. I had it right the first time. Okay. And yeah, takes her back to the back, and she's like, "We got plenty of food. You don't have to worry about a thing. She'll be waiting and excited to see you whenever you get back."
Thank you for your assistance. Hopefully you can determine something more when you study her.
And she does seem very excited to get some time with your pet. Rest of y'all meet back up at the inn and gather your mounts and head out. It's a pretty uneventful trip. There's not a lot of traffic. There's you go through a lot of more damaged buildings and city structures on your way out on the outskirts of the western side of the city. Areas that haven't been reclaimed yet or repairs done. And it takes you about an hour. And when you get close, then y'all over to Yakov Hive. Start out in the lower left of the map.
I think we need to keep going a little further west to the Yavok Hive.
Did I say it wrong again?
Yeah.
I like that other word, I swear. I must
It's a
not be
little.
awake.
We get a little comedy show here, a little lightheartedness, and then we go to the Yavox.
Let's go to the Yavox. I must not be awake myself. Dang it, I knew I should have made that coffee. I'd burn it.
Just gives us opportunities to be silly.
You already on the map? Oh, no, he's not.
Okay. Drag him out real quick. Bloop.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so
Is
this
the road right here?
this stuff right here is actually on the side of the vertical side of the Colossus, and this is what you'll see as you come up. A ladder composed of bones and stones embedded in a sticky mash of mucus and dirt.
Ew.
I bet your raptor could have climbed this.
Was used to build the hive. It ascends from the base of the Colossus and up its side some 50 feet or 15 meters.
Oh, it's not very high.
It's everyone give me a difficulty 2 perception check.
That's just an intellect check.
Yeah, intellect.
Whoops.
Did you
didn't
mean to
mean
roll
to-
2 effort?
Now the 16 beats the 5 anyway.
Yeah.
He's
I'm not
got
applying
it.
that cost. That'd be silly.
All right, so you all notice that it doesn't look particularly stable. The so-called rungs look like they would be subject to coming unstuck.
Can I pull out my grappling hook and tie a rope to it?
Yes, you can. Now,
Oh, you said it was 15 meters up?
yep, 15 meters.
I scan it.
Yes, you can scan it, and that's just what's supposed to give you some extra information.
Yeah, like if it's trapped at all, I guess I would know if it's trapped. I just wouldn't necessarily know how the trap works.
And you do not think it's trapped, but looking up, you do see along the ledge there are a few of the Yavox. Looks like they're on ledges. These things here and up here.
I'm
are-
not seeing whatever you're pinging.
No, me neither.
Y'all can't see the whole map, right?
Yeah, I see him.
We can see the whole map.
See that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That and up to the north.
See
Those
the
are ledges made of the same mucus stuff.
Oh.
And
So it's sticky. That might help the grappling hook.
and yeah, it's kind of like termite mounds. You know how they chew things
Okay.
up and spit it up to make their nests. Kind of the
Yeah.
Might be some bricks in there.
it's like it's kind of the same mechanics. So you see a handful of Yavox that looks like they're supposed to be on guard, but some of them are kind of like laying down, half hanging off the ledge. But they're sleeping. Others are just they're not paying close attention.
Actually,
We
you
all
know what?
noticed this, or I noticed this with my scan.
What was that?
We all noticed this, or I found this with my scan.
You notice that with the scan.
instead of throwing the grappling hook, I'm gonna ready the grappling hook and I'm gonna far step there.
Yeah, I tell you, Kato, I mentally ping you and let you know that they're up there.
Okay. So with fast step, that's what 100 feet or something.
What does it say? It should say how far you can go, right?
You can jump up, down, or across to anywhere you choose within long range.
And long range is 100 feet, yeah.
So if I can see a ledge, I'm going to leap. Preferably because he told me where they were, I'll try and leap over this way, I guess.
Yeah, that whole area is a ledge.
Maybe try and stay out of sight.
Alright, so give me a stealth check at, I'm gonna say difficulty 3. A little worse than a standard because they're supposed to be on guard, but they're not really paying attention. But a metal man flying through the air might drag some
That's fair
attention.
enough. That's fair enough.
Okay.
Not just me.
So, yep, you're able to get up there. You move yourself to the ledge, and it
Okay.
doesn't seem like they've noticed you.
Okay, with the grappling hook, I'm gonna secure it in to the side and throw the rope down.
You also see from your vantage point on jumped up a couple more on the A section.
Okay.
You can probably also see, probably not all of those, but I'll go ahead and bring them up. Bloop.
Alright. I'm gonna ready my weapon after I throw the rope down. My shield out.
Okay. You see Kato kind of crouched down, the old superhero pose, and boom, he bounds up, straight up like a rocket, and lands on
Whoa.
the ledge up ahead. And then a
Must
rope,
look pretty
jetpack.
cool with his cloak.
and then a rope
Right.
drops down.
It's like some
Um,
combo of Doctor Strange and Iron Man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait by the rope for them to climb up, and if any of the things come near, I'm gonna smack them off the ledge. My bait stick.
Okay, so everyone else that's climbing up, let me know what order you're going in, and it's going to be a difficulty 2 might check with an asset because of the rope.
Hey T-Bone, why don't you go up next so you can help guard Kato?
I had it on mute. Sorry.
Oh, I said why don't you go up next, buddy?
All right. Yep. So might check with an asset. Okay. Difficulty what?
It was a difficulty 2.
With,
You got it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he had it. He had said there's a difficulty 5. I'm like, wait a minute, it says failure. But it's a 13. Yep. So
Yeah, because he set it to
Yes, an
default
inability.
5.
okay, so yep, you make it up
all right.
and give me as well. Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
So difficulty 3. Yep, we just made it. So no, they
Nice.
don't seem to have noticed you yet.
I'll motion for the next one to come up.
Go on up, Ferrum.
It's best if I go last, since I'm not so good at against those. It's better if there's combat up there. It's better for combat person to be there.
That's why you should go up, because our best combat people are already up there.
Yeah, but
Just stay behind them, but go up. because you
Don't
can
worry,
see
I'll
outside 50
go
feet.
next. I'm just a girl, but I'll go next.
So, same thing. Might check and the speed check.
I've got my guns ready in case anything moves.
Nailed it.
Oh, I get to blink up there.
Fairly good. And the stealth check.
Health check.
She like just appear next to me on the ledge.
She's so light. She just. Well, I don't know. She doesn't
Like
really have
time
teleport.
travels.
Well, yes, she could do a time travel trick with a 19. It does kind of seem like she's just instantly there.
What stealth would be speed?
Yeah, speed.
Can I just use any of my speeds? So I guess I'll add a thing here for stealth.
Wow, another high roll. Wow, yeah. You are
Not even Kato knows I'm there. I'm
You're-
just be like, blink.
you are a mouse.
I just appeared up there. Now I'm gonna go, as soon as I get up, I'm gonna go, hi guys!
Kato is not surprised.
Uh,
He's a robot.
I go up the rope.
He thinks everyone's witches. He doesn't. He
Now
doesn't get
he's-
surprised about anything anymore.
Yeah.
Everything's strange.
Nailed it.
Right, same thing. So far, you haven't been noticed. These guys are really lax in their job anyway. They're extremely distracted with just, you know, there's some guys that they're like eating their boogers. They're just, you know, they're not the greatest.
but they saw me.
All right, and when you failed your speed check, your stealth, we'll say that as you're coming up, just clearing the lip of the ledge, your foot comes down on one of the bones and dislodges it from the goo, and it almost causes you to overbalance and lose your grip. You kind of let out a little yelp. Sound of the rock dropping and the yelp drew the attention of this guy up here.
Can you ping?
Right there? See it?
No.
No.
Hmm.
Are you on GM Leah?
Maybe. I need to.
There we go.
Nope, I see it.
Oh, that was Quats.
yeah.
Good
Yeah.
job, Quatsy.
Yeah, I was on the
There we
wrong. I was on the wrong layer because I was moving them from one layer to the other.
Jeez, Brian.
Good. Well,
That-
I don't know shit about Roll20.
Welcome to the game, man.
Noob.
That's it. Game over. Welcome. Stream over. I'll see y'all later.
Wait, I'm out.
Oh shit, there's crap. I mean, sorry. There's quite a few of them little turkeys.
Just throwing poo everywhere, huh?
Yep,
Sling it.
sorry.
They're everywhere. So, yeah, this guy, he was these things right next to him are supposed to be mushrooms, and he was kind of just like sitting back, back against the wall, and he seemed to just been in a daze.
Be ingesting.
Oh, we
And
can screw with their
something
heads.
something seemed to have been affecting him, but he did hear the yelp, and he kind of head lolling looked over in your direction, and he stands up, and he's kind of like bleary-eyed and squinting, and
Man.
like he doesn't really see comprehend what it is he's seeing. He hasn't said anything to anyone, and he starts moving in y'all's direction.
I'm gonna walk up to this corner, ready for him.
Can I go up there too? And as soon as I can, I want to touch him and try to erase memories.
Sure.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh yes, right. Your new skill. So what kind of trick are we doing here for this erase memory?
Are you gonna flashy thing him?
You could try. It's just an intellect.
Yeah, you reach into a creature's mind to make it forget. Choose one creature within immediate range and make an intellect roll. Like success, you do. Let's see. That would probably be a difficulty 3. And
You still have an asset?
Oh, that's fine. I still made it. If it's difficulty
Yeah,
3,
he
that's
rolled.
only 9.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, he kind of like leans around the corner and looking at you, and he just as he's starting to comprehend, oh, there's intruders, and he's opening his mouth. You reach into his mind, and how does this go? Paint us a picture.
Well, at the same time, I want to ping Kato and say, spin him around. And I reach into his mind looking for the memories of seeing Ferrum and hearing Ferrum, and I just rip them out of his head. Basically eat them.
Yum yum.
I'm gonna spin him around real quick, and then just push him back towards his friends with a quick nudge.
Okay, he kind of clutches his heads and groans a little bit, and you spin him around, and he stumbles back and just kind of waddles back over to the mushrooms. And let me look up more info on this stuff. And as y'all are peeking around this corner here, from where he came from, you see that these are patches of blue fungus that are glowing inside the crust-covered cavity. And they're providing a very depressing-looking blue light.
Can I make an intellect on that and see if I recognize it?
Like a machine? Wait, could you describe it again?
So it's patches of blue fungus growing inside the crust-covered cavity. So this
okay.
whole area has pockets of mushrooms growing, and they're letting out a blue glow. And all of these creatures are sleeping. Who is the only one that was halfway asleep? He wasn't fully asleep yet.
Good, he's probably wondering why he's standing up.
Maybe the mushrooms are making him tired.
And yeah,
It's not a bad
as
thing.
you'll come around, if you go around the corner there, I'll give you some more information.
Can I see
I
what
will
these are?
remain stealth. and go around the corner.
What's that, Ferrum?
Can I see what these are?
If you want to approach around here, peek around the corner, and
I don't need to do that since I can see.
oh yeah, that's right. You got that 50-foot thing. From your vision, it just seems like a pile of objects.
I guess I can see what kind of objects there are.
They look like they may be weapons of some sort, crude weapons.
Okay. I tell the mothers that I think these guys in downstairs dropped a weapon in the corner.
Okay, and Kato, you go around the corner, and yeah, you see a handful of the same guys that raided the town the other day, and
You said they were sleeping?
yeah, they're laying on the ground near the mushrooms, and they're sleeping, and they seem to be having good dreams. A couple of them are doing that whole sleeping puppy dog thing. Legs are jittering and mumbling stuff.
They're eating bricks.
Alright,
Sounds like a bad trip.
I'll pull out my spear instead real quick before I move further in. And I'm just gonna attempt to slowly walk past them up towards this metal thing.
Okay, so you're trying to coup de grace them as you go by them?
Not just yet.
So yeah.
Actually, yeah, why not? As I approach this guy, I'll just stab him in the neck with the spear.
Let's see.
Execute him.
Yep, he's not gonna give up any resistance. Give me a difficulty 2 stealth check. See if you can do this without him making any noise.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to have effort, but I'll apply it anyway, whatever.
Yeah, it still beat the difficulty 2 with the base number, so yep, he lets out a barely audible gurgle and goes still.
And the next one.
Same thing.
Get him, big dog.
Wow.
Whoa.
Ooh, oh.
That was close. But
Scraping it.
he almost came awake, almost like he might have kind of heard his buddy gurgle. But yeah, you put him out. He goes still.
I'll do this one.
Oh yeah, good job, big dog. Nailed it.
Yeah, the rest of y'all can come around the corner if you wish. And this area right here is it's actually a let's see, is it a full column or is it?
I really want to just whack this guy off the cliff, but it'll probably make lots of noise.
Yeah, this thing right here comes up about chest height. It's a synth half pillar. It's got some sort of control panel on the front of it.
Chest height for Quats or chest height for Kato?
For you, Kato.
Oh, so it's pretty big.
You're like 6'11", right, Kato?
Not that tall. Like 6'6".
Oh, okay.
You attack that guy and he's dead.
He's a few inches taller than Corbin.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'll grab all the bodies and just drag them over to this corner.
Okay, T-Bone,
Yeah.
would you be so kind as to give me a difficulty 2 might defense task?
Nice.
Sweet. So yeah, as you walk around the corner, you come into the glow of the mushrooms, and they have a slightly musty smell, and your mind started to get a little fuzzy. But
Oh, so these are like magic mushrooms.
you shook your head and fought off the effects. And matter of fact, everyone, as you're walking around into this cubby, give me the same difficulty 2 might defense.
I'm fine.
And yeah, you're fine. Watch, you succeed, same thing. Gets a little firm, you're good. Get a little fuzzy headed, but you're able to work it off, shake it off. Corbin, I think you still need to.
I think you might be AFK. Anyway, I wanted to drag all the bodies over to this corner.
Okay, what
You need
corner?
help? I'm gonna help him.
Here. What corner were you dragging them to?
This one where there's one dead already.
This one right here.
Okay. You're able to...
Did I need to roll a might defense?
Yes, please.
Sorry, I had to get up for a second.
No worries, I know how it is with the newborns. The youngins. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You don't even feel any effects. Like, you don't even notice that anything could have happened. So, you got all the bodies stacked up quietly. Nothing seemed to have been alerted. You have this control panel, and
Is this a hatch right here?
Yeah, that's looks like some sort of metal doorway.
Okay.
Does it look like it's like a door control?
Can I check it out with Numenera?
Give me, yeah, anybody wants to look at it, give me a difficulty 6 intellect task. Numenera will help.
There we go.
You gotta love those trains
So
and
I
assets.
have this. Would that give me an asset?
You're particularly good at bypassing rocks and yeah.
I nail it.
Good roll there. Watts with the 19. So yeah,
Well, hey, we know what this is.
it looks like it's a control for the door.
Okay, I'll see if I can get into it and open the door.
Do you know how to do that, or did anybody tell you what it is yet?
Oh, I just figured it out.
Oh, was it a difficulty 4? Or I thought it was a difficulty 6.
Yeah. My asset and my effort reduces the difficulty.
I see it. There we
Yeah,
go.
he started with a 6, and he dropped it down.
I don't know why any of us tried then. Okay.
You with a 19. While he's sitting there figuring it out, you're like already over there trying to like push buttons. Like, oh, this will open up that.
Yeah, can I go like, Chekhov or something on him? Boop, 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 boop,
Oh yeah, he's.
and open the door.
I envision like he's looking at it and figuring it out, and like you're already like between his legs, arms reaching up, going. Toot, toot, toot,
Yeah.
toot, toot.
He's like 6'6", and I'm just underneath him going. Beep, 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 beep.
And yeah, you hear a, and the doors slide upward, revealing the hallway beyond.
Did it make much noise?
No, it was pretty silent.
Cool.
Hey, marching order. Who's going forward? What direction you're heading in? Etc. Etc.
I would go probably second.
What can I see inside? I'm gonna walk up to the doors and stand on the outside and see what I can see on the inside.
Okay, what? So you got 50 feet.
Yeah, you can put an aura on him. Then you don't have to measure it anymore.
It's a good idea.
Let's see. Let's look at his token.
If the door doesn't open, I can go through it.
Just set it so that only you can see it.
How can I do that?
If you just put an aura on and it's not ticked that we can see it, then we won't see it at all.
How about that? Y'all see that?
I see it.
You can probably see it because he controls the character. It works.
It's not quite as bright.
This thing right here?
Yeah, y'all can't see. You can't see that. Farum can. So let me jump over to the other layer.
Oh shit. Are they sleeping or are they awake?
Right now, only Farum sees that.
Okay.
So Farum, you see that these Yavoks are kind of sitting on the floor, Indian style, all facing this orb in the center, and you can't really tell what's going on with the orb, but it's a big floaty orb in the middle of that space.
How many are they? 6.
6.
Okay. I'm gonna point in that direction and say that I can see 6 guys watching some orb in a circle with others.
I say, Kato, maybe we should dispatch those 2 groups on the outside so they don't come in behind us.
It's a good idea.
Great idea.
Maybe we can stealthily get to them.
Alright. I'll move back around this corner and grab my grappling hook.
Okay.
Then I'll move closer to this lower group, I guess. And wait for anyone else.
I'm gonna put that on.
Ooh, for the 28 hours. Anytime you're struck hard enough to, or anytime the wearer of the device, okay, anytime you take damage, you're teleported an immediate distance in a random direction. Oh wow, randomness! Here we come!
And if that happens, he gets speed defense aid, or just defense and general aid.
How
Yeah.
far in a random direction?
Immediate.
Immediate, so 10.
Oh, good.
Off the cliff!
Right off the edge.
So I guess depending on where you are on the ledge, that still could happen. All right, so yeah,
Well,
you.
let's hope not.
What does your cipher look like, and how do you? It says it's a wearable, so how do you enable it?
Yeah, so it
Flux capacitor,
it just
flux capacitor, flux capacitor.
flux capacitor.
you gotta go
Alright,
up.
sorry.
You gotta go up to the proper speed.
So it actually it looks kind of like a triangle. It's it's sort of flat, but it's triangular in shape, not pyramidal, and it's got this deep blue light in the center of it. And I take it out and I just smack it on the center of my forehead, and it sticks right there.
The fifth eye.
Yeah.
You have an arc reactor on your forehead?
Yep. Numenera, bitches.
She's been inspired by Kato and all of the funny things he can do with his face, so she wants to do some cool things with her face.
That's right. For the next 28 hours, I'm a avatar.
All right, so yep, you have your cipher enabled, and the rest of you, what are you doing?
Peeking around this corner with Kato.
Yeah, me too.
T-Bone, you with us, right?
Yeah.
We're still stealthy, correct? Because we haven't encountered anything.
Yep.
Take that away.
Do you make
Awesome.
some noise?
Do I need to roll a stealth since I failed?
Yeah. Give me another stealth check. What I say was for it was 2 or 3. Forgot.
2.
Just got it.
Okay, 3 was to climb, 2 was to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these guys aren't paying very close attention.
Are they high on shrooms too?
There doesn't seem to be any mushrooms over here.
Are they asleep?
There are, let's see, this guy in the back here, this guy here are asleep. This one are kind of like tossing something back and forth to each other. This one is the one that seems to like only be halfway paying attention to his duties. He's looking out to the southeast, and this guy is actually watching the two throw the ball back and forth, or whatever it is that they got.
Let's do it quick.
So I want to mind slice the one that's looking at stuff, because that's silent.
Okay. And that'll be a difficulty. You know what? I'm gonna say, since they're not paying attention, like the last time that you encountered them, let this be a difficulty 3.
Alrighty.
Hell, big dog.
Nice.
Badass.
Alright, so you hit him and you do 5
Some
plus damage, and that's no armor, right?
Yeah, ignores armor entirely.
Jokey. That's a nice hit.
And I blast his thought processes, so he should be, I guess, kind of confused. I guess if something, tried to shatter my brain, I'd be a little confused.
Yeah, give me. Let's see. For him, Give me a difficulty 2 speed check. And you don't worry about effort and any of that. This is just to see like how hard did you stun him.
Hard.
Let's see. Holy
Natural
shit.
20.
Yeah, this guy he kind of goes stiff. Doesn't
Right,
let
he's
out
cat-
doesn't let out a sound, and he, like a board of lumber, tips over and falls straight off the ledge.
like Toman.
Oh, that's fantastic.
He just
I turned his
gone.
brain into scrambled eggs.
Let's see, T-Bone, what did you put in chat?
Oh, I was talking and I was like, damn. I have this thing called spatial warp, and I don't know if it can help us anything with these guys. It says when affixed to another Numenera device that affects a single target at any range, that range is increased to 1 mile. But it's spatial warp, so it seems like it'd be like that dude Predator.
Yeah,
Like
so
Predator or whatever.
No, if you attach it to another Numenera device, you increase its range.
Oh, okay, no problem.
yeah, it can hit anything, even if it kind of like teleports it to
Oh, okay, crap.
up
I
to
was
to a
thinking
mile away, kind of.
That's
blurry.
cool.
So. All right, cool.
Yeah, so if you stuck that on my holy hand grenade and I chucked it,
It
would actually-
a holy hand grenade.
He has a holy
Yeah.
hand grenade.
Have you practiced counting?
I'll post it so you can read it.
Okay.
So if I chucked it into the air and we were looking for a target a mile away, it would disappear and then appear and drop on.
Oh, that'd be badass. We got to use that. We'll team up for that one.
So yeah, he
There's my holy hand grenade.
Oh shit, that's badass.
Scroll down.
Yeah, he goes off the ledge without a sound, and this guy notices,
Bless
and
the
he
Lord.
he lets out something almost like a bark, and he comes running over, and these guys, the two tossing the balls, they don't pay any attention. But yeah, this dude, he runs over and he's like leaning over the ledge, and you hear him saying something, but he's not saying it loudly, almost like
Can I
he's
help him
calling out like what, and you've done something, so someone else. I'll let someone else.
All right.
Stick him with an arrow, or
Like
Mike.
however you want, whatever y'all want to do, whether you want to attack this dude or if you want to attack the others, or it's up to y'all. And probably after this, you'll have their full attention, and we'll have to roll initiative.
Let's rush him. I'm just gonna sprint in at this guy that's throwing something.
All right, this one. Okay,
Go for go and whap him with my stick.
this will be a difficulty 3.
Is it a surprise attack at all? Or
Unless
does
you
he
got,
see me coming?
unless you, they won't have time to react. I mean, if you have anything special for surprise, it's already.
No.
It's supposed to be a difficulty 5, but since they haven't noticed you, I'm letting them just use
Okay.
use their
Yep.
base level.
All right.
It's
Oh.
difficulty 3. Oh yeah.
It's 10 damage.
Holy crap. Alright, so let's see.
Yep, there's 3 speed damage because it's the beat stick.
10.
Oh,
So you whack him. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're gonna have to find a way to recharge it.
We have a way.
So yeah, you come running up, and you flick the switch on the haft and the end of. Was it just one end or both ends that light up?
you know, like in episode 3, how there's those droids with the double-ended
Okay,
lightning
so yeah, so both of them.
staffs.
Yeah, so as you're running up, you flick it, and the ends start to glow and spark and crackle, and you come up to him, and you twirl and just do like a spin, whack him off the side on the side of the head,
That's what she said.
and he stumbles. He stumbles a little bit, but he doesn't go down, and yeah, he's got a huge dent in the side of his head, and he seems like he's on the his last leg.
But he's
And
not dead.
He is very hurt, but not dead. This guy
Okay.
is actually catching the ball when you do this, and he was just kind of seeing you rush up. And as you whack him inside the head, he actually fumbles the ball. It bounces off of his head, and he notices him. He lets out a yell, and the two in the back sit up. And with that, we'll need to roll initiative. Let's see.
What difficulty are these fellers?
Oh.
Difficulty 3, right?
I think initiative is just initiative, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not supposed to have any modifiers on it.
So we just take the number that we.
Yeah, it's just your number that you roll. Whether
Yeah,
or
I know
not-
that.
Whether or not
Absolutely
whether or not you're trained in it.
Yeah.
Kato, did you see that you've beat your beat stick so much it's depleted?
Yeah.
Klotz, I think your
Well, I'm a little leery of the ledge.
roll's supposed to be a 12. Is that what it says?
Yeah, mine's supposed to be a 5 also, because I accidentally put effort on it.
But does that apply on the? Did
Yeah.
it calculate it in? What's the actual? Yeah, it's a 12. Okay, I'll change it.
Yeah, I think it says 12 plus 2 times
The-
3.
I didn't see under the
Yeah.
total there is the equation. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so we got T-Bones and Quats and Corvin.
But I am still over here by the controller because I am leery of the ledge.
Right. Yeah,
Oh,
it'll
wait.
take you a little bit of time to get over.
Kill, T-Bone, kill.
Yep, you're up.
I'm gonna destroy thy enemies. What difficulty 3?
It'll be a difficulty 5 now that
Okay.
they've noticed you. You're out of surprise round. Hey, which one was you shooting at?
This guy.
So yeah, you charging around the corner, lift up your bow and let out a twang, and it skips off the floor right next to him. And he was still in the act of getting up, and that threw your aim off. What's your turn?
Watts will do that. Take my intellect point away, and then I'll hang out here and see what happens. Not
Okay.
especially interested in running in and getting randomly popped into the mucus.
Or right off the edge.
Right? Ew!
Alright, that's all you do.
That's all I do is anticipate.
Okay. Alright, so it's their turn. This guy is going to drunkenly do a backhand swat behind him. He's not too sure what it is that hit him, and he's kind of half dazed out of it anyway. But he's just almost instinctual, trying to retaliate, and that's going to be a difficulty 3 speed defense.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. And a 19. Y'all are
Just
killing
like
these.
hits my chest, my metal chest with his arm.
And it's not a 20, but that's a 19. I kind of feel like you should get some sort of effect off of that.
A minor effect with a 19, right?
Yeah, well, you know, it's with us. That's mainly for what's listed as mainly for when you're attacking, but that's a really high defense. So I'll let you do something in retaliation.
That's a good
Let
roll,
me-
big dog.
Have a look at the cheat sheet for what minor effects I could have. Okay.
Yeah, you can make it increase its task difficulties by 1 step for its next round.
I'm gonna knock him into his friend.
All right,
On the edge.
Which one? Yeah.
Like hit him in the head.
Step off!
You trying to knock him into this one?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, he'll stumble over this way, and we'll say that gets him in the way of this dude for his attack. Just as he's running up to go attack, and they both fall on the ground in a heap. So
Close.
it's they're both technically prone for the rest of the round. Let's see, this guy, he is going to, how far this is,